If you think you know Tenerife, you're wrong. This island is a real paradise, but most tourists only see the surface. In this video, we've collected 31 best places on the island. Secret beaches, cities, miradors, and locations you've never even heard of. Watch until the end, because the last places are just mind-blowing. Don't forget to check the full guide and map with all the spots. The link is in the description. Let's start our journey with the most amazing natural attractions. Teide National Park is the main attraction of Tenerife, where the highest mountain in Spain is located. Also, here are Roques de Garcia, Minas de San Jose, Mirador del Alto de Guamaso, The Lift, and Mirador de la Crucita. You can spend a whole incredibly eventful day here. Come in winter to go sledding, and an hour later, swim in the sea. However, respect the park rules. You can't go off official trails, pick plants, or use drones. There's a fine of up to €600 for these violations. Anaga is one of the most amazing places in Tenerife, where the mountains meet the clouds. Here lies an ancient laurel forest, more than 7 million years old, where everything is covered in moss and fog. Narrow paths lead to viewing platforms with breathtaking views. Serpentines lead to small villages. The atmosphere of Anaga seems to transport you to a fairy tale. La Esperanza is a forested area in the north of Tenerife, known for its dense pine forests and frequent fogs. It creates a unique view where the pine trees are hidden in the clouds and the road passes through endless greenery. One of the best places to stop is the Mirador de Ortuño viewpoint. From here, you can enjoy a panoramic view of Teide and the northern coast. In clear weather, almost half of the island is visible, and at sunrise or sunset, the clouds lie like a carpet under your feet. Paisaje Protegido de la Rambla de Castro is a protected natural area on the coast. It is considered one of the greenest corners of the north of Tenerife. Palm groves, banana plantations, as well as ancient buildings, estates, watchtowers, and an aqueduct have been preserved here. The place is convenient for walking. There are several equipped paths along the ocean. They offer beautiful views of the rocks and waves crashing on the shore. We continue our video now with the best miradors and best views. Wait for Mirador de Chipeque. It will be something out of this world. This is one of the unusual attractions in the Tacoronte area. A huge staircase of about 500 steps leads directly to the Atlantic Ocean. The descent begins in the residential area and goes down the slope to the rocks and water. It isn't easy to climb up and down, so the place is loved by athletes and those who are looking for active recreation. At the bottom, you can approach the ocean and feel its power, especially on days with strong waves. The staircase is also popular among photographers. From the top, there are excellent views of the coast and the city. Mirador de la Atalaya offers one of the most spectacular views of the northern coast of Tenerife. Directly below you lies the town of Garachico, with its historic buildings, old port, and volcanic pools. In clear weather, you can see the entire coastline as far as Icod de los Vinos and even farther. The contrast of the ocean, green slopes, and black lava fields makes this view unique. Mirador de Jardina is located near the city of La Laguna. It is famous for having one of the most spectacular views of the city itself and Teide. On clear days, you can see the valley that goes far to the ocean. The place is very popular with tourists and photographers, especially at sunrise and sunset. Sometimes the clouds cover the valley, and then the effect of a sea of clouds is created. Mirador de Jardina is one of the must-see points for those who want to see the north of Tenerife from above. Mirador de Chipeque is a place that many of you may have seen on postcards and in tourist brochures. It offers a unique view of Teide, which rises above the clouds. It is easy to get here by car, and there is a parking lot nearby. The best time to visit is in the evening, when the sun sets behind the horizon and paints the clouds in bright colors. If you are lucky, you can see a stunning carpet of clouds under your feet. Parque Los Lavaderos used to be a place to wash clothes. There are natural springs here, and in the past, women would come here to wash. Today, the park is landscaped with terraces, fountains, green areas, and tourist paths. The park is small but very cozy. It is ideal for a short walk or relaxing in the shade. There are not many tourists, as mostly locals relax here. Mirador El Lance is famous for its massive statue of a Guanche, an ancient inhabitant of the Canary Islands. According to legend, it was from here that he jumped into the abyss to avoid surrendering to the invaders. From here, there is a wide view of the valley of La Orotava and the ocean. The place is good for a short stop and photos. Here, it is easy to feel the scale of the northern coast and imagine what the island was like in ancient times. Costa El Sauzal is known for its cliffs and wild views. There are no large beaches here, but there are stunning ocean panoramas. The coast is ideal for walking, taking photos, and watching the sunset. There are few tourists here, so the place retains an atmosphere of privacy. It is especially beautiful against the backdrop of sunset. when the ocean is painted in golden tones. Do you enjoy relaxing on the beach with a cocktail, or are you more into surfing? Tenerife has both wild beaches for active holidays and safe options for families. Playa de Las Teresitas is the most famous beach in the north of Tenerife, located just 10 minutes drive from the capital, Santa Cruz. The sand here is brought from the Sahara. That is why it is golden, unlike most of the black volcanic beaches of the island. The beach is long and wide with breakwaters, which is why the sea here is calm and ideal for swimming with children. The territory has everything you need: sun lounges, umbrellas, bars, and restaurants. Along the beach, there is a palm alley, creating the feeling of a real resort. Playa del Duque is one of the most popular beaches in the south of Tenerife, in Costa El Sauzal. It has light sand, clear water, and a well-maintained promenade. The beach is surrounded by 5-star hotels and expensive restaurants, so it is considered a prestigious place to relax. There are sun lounges, umbrellas, showers, and security. The sea here is usually quiet. Shops and shopping centers are nearby, so it is convenient to spend the whole day here. Playa del Camisón is located in Las Américas and is known for its coziness. The beach is small, but very convenient. Thanks to the breakwaters, the water is quiet, which is ideal for swimming with children. There is soft golden sand, sun lounges, umbrellas, and bars nearby. In the evening, there are many cafes and restaurants nearby, and a promenade connects it with other beaches. Playa de Bollullo is a wild beach near Puerto de la Cruz. It is covered with black volcanic sand and surrounded by cliffs. You can either walk here from Puerto or drive. There are paid parking lots and cafes nearby. It's usually less crowded than the city beaches. The place is very beautiful, but the sea can be dangerous. The waves and currents are strong, so you need to swim carefully. There is a small bar and almost no more amenities. Playa El Médano is the longest beach in Tenerife and the main center for surfing and kitesurfing. Strong winds almost always blow here, which makes the beach ideal for active sports. Along the coast, there are surf schools, bars, and cafes with a relaxed atmosphere. There are many tourists, but most come specifically for sports. The beach is also suitable for swimming, but the sea is not always calm. Now let's move on to the cities and culture of the island. Don't forget to share in the comments which beautiful towns we might have missed. We'll be sure to include them in our next videos. Puerto de la Cruz is the most famous resort in the north of Tenerife. It combines the old colonial center with narrow streets and a modern tourist area. The main attractions are the Botanical Garden, Loro Parque, and the promenade with black sand beaches. The city is surrounded by green valleys and volcanic rocks. In the evening, you can take a walk along the promenade, try local cuisine, and feel the northern Tenerife. La Laguna is an ancient university city and the former capital of Tenerife. Its historic center is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city streets have preserved the colonial architecture of the 16th to 18th centuries. Bright facades of houses, churches, and ancient squares. That's a lively place. Students, cafes, small bars, and street music. This is a must for those who want to see the real history of Tenerife. La Orotava is one of the most beautiful cities on the island. It is located in a green valley and is famous for its architecture. The main attraction is the House of Balconies, with its traditional Canarian wooden buildings. This city is very calm, and there are fewer tourists than in resort towns. This is the central market of Santa Cruz, built in colonial style. Here you can buy fresh fruit, fish, cheeses, jamon, and spices. The place is always lively, especially in the morning when locals come to buy groceries. The market has many stalls with ready-made food, and you can have a snack right on the spot. Nearby are cafes, shops, and attractions in Santa Cruz. The most famous resort area of Tenerife. Beaches, hotels, restaurants, clubs, and shopping centers are concentrated here. Feel the energy. During the day, people relax on the beach, and in the evening, everything comes alive with nightlife. The beaches here have golden sand and peaceful seas thanks to the breakwaters. This place is ideal for those who are looking for an active holiday, parties, and shopping. Small villages convey the spirit of Tenerife. Of course, our video cannot do without them. Next, we're heading to Bocacangrejo, a tiny coastal village just outside Santa Cruz. Hardly any tourists come here, so it still feels like a true Canarian fishing spot. Picture colorful houses right by the ocean and wild little beaches hidden between volcanic rocks. Playa de Bollullo has amazing views, but the rocky shore makes swimming tricky. It's more about the walk and the photos here. Masca is one of the most famous villages on the island. It is located high in the mountains, and the road here is an adventure in itself. Narrow serpentines and dizzying views. The village looks like a small oasis among the rocks. Previously, mainly peasants lived here, but now Masca has become a tourist center. The famous Masca Gorge route starts here, leading straight to the ocean. La Caleta de Adeje is a fishing village near Costa El Sauzal. Today it is a cozy place, with restaurants serving fresh fish and seafood. It's a restful place because there are no large hotels here. It also has small bays and wild beaches where you can relax by the ocean. It is especially beautiful in the evening. The sun sets just behind the horizon. San Juan de la Rambla is a town with narrow streets and old houses. The main attraction is the natural pool Charco de la Laja. where you can swim in water protected from the waves. The place retains its authenticity even now. There are several restaurants with local cuisine and observation decks overlooking the ocean. Vilaflor de Chasna is the highest village in Tenerife, located at an altitude of about 1,400 meters. It is cooler here than on the coast, and coniferous forests grow. Vilaflor is famous for its vineyards and local wines. The village is considered a starting point for hiking routes in the surrounding mountains and towards Teide. Vilaflor is a great place to see another side of Tenerife, far from a beach holiday. Have you watched up to this point? You definitely won't regret it, because we're about to tell you about the secret charcos, pools formed from lava at the end of the video. A complex of artificial swimming pools in Puerto de la Cruz, created by the architect Cesar Manrique, is called Lago Martianes. There are several large pools with seawater, islands, bars, and relaxation areas. The place is considered one of the main attractions of the city. Tourists love it for its convenience. You can swim in ocean water without waves and currents. Piscinas naturales, El Caleton, are formed by solidified lava. The water in them comes directly from the ocean, but without strong waves, making swimming here safe. This is one of the most popular places to relax in the north of the island. Nearby, there is a promenade, cafes, and restaurants. The views of the rocks and the ocean are also impressive. Bajamar natural pools are large and perfect for swimming. There are stairs, showers, and relaxation areas. The water changes naturally due to the tides. The place is popular with locals, especially in summer. Ocean waves crash right against the walls of the pools, creating a beautiful sight. A small but very beautiful natural pool in San Juan de la Rambla is called Charco de la Laguna. The water here is clean and calm, and volcanic rocks are visible around it. This place is loved by photographers because of the unusual color of the water and the shapes of the rocks. Swimming is safe. but you need to take the tides into account. It's a great option for a stop on the road and a short rest. Piscinas Naturales Alcalá are situated in the village of Alcalá. Here, the water is calmer than in the ocean, making swimming comfortable. There is a promenade, walking paths, and restaurants with a sea view nearby. There are few tourists, as mostly locals relax here. You can combine swimming with a walk along the promenade. We hope our video will help you choose the best places to visit in Tenerife. And before you go on your trip, give it a like. We would be very grateful. We've also prepared a mobile-friendly guide with a map. Check the link in the description.